The book reviewed here is Socialnomics by Rick Quammen and narrated by Nick Sullivan. I was interested in listening to this audiobook in order to gain insights into wider cultural changes driven by social media technology. Such cultural changes are closely intertwined with illness in numerous ways, and whilst illness is not the subject of the book, I expected that the material would be indirectly relevant. Sullivan gives a solid performance as the narrator, using subtle changes in intonation at times to highlight the more important material. Turning to Quammen's work itself, I found that this covered a variety of social media technologies such as YouTube, Google and Facebook. He looks at how social media transformed politics with the example of Barack Obama's political campaign in the run-up to his election as president. Quammen also addresses the business sector, illustrating how social media will affect their relationship with customers. I was puzzled by Quammen's use of the term schizophrenic behavior when referring to behavior that changed from one situation to another. I thought perhaps what Quammen was referring to here was persona, the promotion of the behavior appropriate to the social context, and indeed a little after the initial reference he indeed refers to persona. He even recognizes the serious nature of schizophrenia and emphasizes this when using the term although. Apart from this, Quammen covers a broad range of material, suggesting future trends in places and speculating on potentially successful strategies for companies. There are a number of stories that feature throughout the work that serve as exemplars of the phenomenon that Quammen is describing. One of the themes that emerged within the book was that social media is accessed by people of all ages. Quammen also discussed how social media is influencing the relationship between employers and employees. On a broader note, I thought many of the points could be generalized to the relationship between organizations of varying sizes and individuals both inside and outside of these organizations. Thus, a number of the arguments could be applicable to non-business organizations, for example, government and non-government organizations. These in turn would have some relevance to healthcare delivery on a number of levels. I found Quammen's book to be informative and helpful in providing an overview on the influence that social media is having on wider society.